Guys, what is up? I'm about to teach you. I'm going to be teaching a lot more of this stuff, right? A lot more of this stuff is going to be coming to my channel because this is what I love. This is stuff I've used to create the person I wanted to be, to go and do what the fuck I wanted to go do with my life, so I can teach you motherfuckers, yeah? So what I'm about to teach you is 6 human needs psychology, and it's going to give you a better understanding of why you do the things you do, why you're getting the results you're getting, why other people do the things they do, and how we can change it, because we meet these needs in a hierarchy, okay? And then at the end of it, I'll teach you how to change the hierarchy so that you can go in a different direction and you'll have a completely different life. Plus, you'll still get to do all the other shit that you wanted to do, but it'll just be a more fulfilling life, okay? So the 6 human needs are, the first one is certainty, okay? We all need to feel certain. We need to know that we're going to survive, okay? However, what happens if once we know everything's going to happen, everything, it gets boring, okay? So then God, the universe, gave us the opposite need for uncertainty and variety, okay? So that we get a bit more spice in our life. The only problem with uncertainty is if that's one of your top needs and you get too much of it, what happens? You're going to start freaking out, okay? So you've got certainty and uncertainty. The next need that we have is the need for significance. We all need to feel significant, and we'll find our own weird ways of doing it. They can be positive and they can be negative. So any of these needs we're about to go through, you can meet in positive ways and negative ways, okay? So the person that's got to be a millionaire, got to be rich, and the person who, I don't need money, I don't need that, blah, blah, they're both meeting the same need, which is kind of funny, isn't it? It's the need of significance. I'm more significant than you because I don't need that, okay? We all find ways to do this, and it is okay, okay? So that is the next need, significance, okay? The next need is the need for love / connection. Why love / connection? Because love is too scary because everyone's been burnt before, so people settle for connection. Okay? These are the first 4 needs. These are the needs of the psychology. These are the psychological needs. Okay? We will all find ways to meet these in our own way. Okay? In positive or negative ways. They're there. Okay? Now, the last 2 needs are the needs of the spirit. Okay? So they are growth. You're either growing or you're dying. And then contribution. Okay, they're your 6 needs, okay? And what you'll find is so many people, what I want you to do is I want you to write these down, and then I want you, after we go through this, or pause it now, to work through how you would list yours in your need in your hierarchy. What would be your need that is most important to you? Do you need certainty? I need everything to be certain, otherwise I'm not going to do anything. Do you need uncertainty? I just need flavor. I don't want a relationship. I want to experience everything. Is significant your first? I need to be the boss. I need to be number one. I need to be a winner. I need to, I need the most things. I need that. Is it significance? Do you need to be the most giving? Do you need to be the most loving? Do you need to be the best parent? That's significance, okay? What a lot of people are doing on social media, it doesn't matter with your kids or your career or whatnot, it's just showing who's more significant. Then you've got love and connection. Where do you meet love and connection in that hierarchy? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? And then growth and contribution. Now let me fill you in what I have found. So 2017, when I was in Hollywood, I'm very lucky. I've been into this stuff for quite a long time. And before I went there, this is when it became very apparent to me. And I sort of realized, is this all it is? Oh my God, this is not what I thought it was going to be. And I was able to come back, reevaluate, and change these needs into a better order to have a more fulfilling life. So I can still go and do all the stuff that I want to go do, but enjoy the process. Because everyone goes, I'll be happy when I get there. I'll be happy when. And let's say you spend 10 years to get from here to here, and you get there, and once you get there, you're like, oh fuck, is this all it is? Because the quality of your life is the quality of the emotions you live with on a daily basis. If you're an angry person, you get more money, you'll be more angry. You're a fearful person, you'll be more fearful, okay? So I was able to reorganize my hierarchy in how I met my needs, okay? If some of you do know me, you know I'm very driven. I'm always growing, all these things. I'm very, I try to give quite a fair bit. probably a little bit too much, and I've learned, that not everyone is giving or is nice in the world, especially in business. You got to be a savage. But I was able to reorganize this. So what I want you to do is I want you to pause this and write down these needs and number them how you're meeting them currently. Okay. Once you've done that, turn the video back on. Okay. So let's assume you've done that. How did they stack up? What you'll find is most people, like I was saying when I was over in Hollywood, most people are so significant driven. I was the same, okay? Most people are striving for significance and certainty. And what you'll find with people who have to be the most successful is they have to be the most significant. The only problem with that is I have to be different to you to be significant. Okay? So that is why you see people get themselves into a little bit of trouble because they're never getting that. To be honest, people think if I become significant enough, I'll finally get what they really want, which is love. Okay? So by being able to change this hierarchy, you're able to operate from a different value set and you're going to go in a different direction of life. So what happens if my old ones where I need to be significant, I need certainty. Now, a lot of this is unconscious and this might start to come to your awareness. Holy shit, I do that. Fuck. Then it might be, I need variety. My life's all over the shot. So you've got uncertainty is actually number 3 you're meeting. And then you might have growth, and then you might have love at the bottom and you're single, and then you might have, contribution at the bottom. I don't know. Everyone's is going to be different. There is no right or wrong. It's just going to give you an understanding of why you are and where you're at in your life and why you're doing some of the things you're doing that you may not be aware of. So if you were to change that, if you were to able to say, let's go, let me wipe this off. Do you think, let's just use an example. Do you think if we'll go 2 people, if one person's significant, then certainty, then they're going to get bored, so uncertainty. Then, contribution. So the thing is, how we meet the first 2 is the most significant. That's going to have the most impact in your life, all right? Significance, certainty, uncertainty, contribution, connection. And what's the last one we got here? Significance, certainty, uncertainty, contribution, connection. What was that one? Certainty, uncertainty, love and connection, significance, growth, of course. Do you think if those were the way you met your needs, if you had to be significant, you need certainty all the time, but then you need a variety, so you'd have to manifest random shit to keep happening in your life, and then you're always giving, so you're always empty, then that's going to give you something to talk about so you can connect with people who are all miserable, and then you've got growth at the bottom, so you're stuck. You're in a rut. Do you think, how's that quality of life going to be as opposed to if you led with love, you were always growing, you contributed, that gave you significance, which gave you certainty, and then you had enough variety to have a flavoursome life, to have a wholesome life. How would that life stack up compared to the next one? You probably have a lot more joy and a lot more love and a lot more of everything, but you'd still go and get your significance because it's not about you anymore. All right, so that need's going to get met as well. And you'll probably find out you become more successful than you ever imagined because why? You're contributing to others. In business, you've got to give value to receive. Most people are trying to be significant, not fucking give anything. They're trying to have certainty, then they need uncertainty and variety because they're getting bored, so they drink to change their state or drugs or whatnot. And you see how, like as I said, how you make these first few, really has a lot of dictates a lot of where you're at with your life. So now, if you understand this, you can go around and in conversations, you can realize how most people are just talking about themselves, or you might have significance then connection. Talking about themselves, that gives them connection. But then they need uncertainty, so they might cause a fight, always arguing. You've ever had dated that person that's always picking fights and you don't know why? Now you might have a bit of an understanding why. But once you meet 3 of these needs, you become addicted to that pattern. So that's why it's so important. So I hope a bit of this has made sense to you. This is just an introduction to it. Tony Robbins did create this. You can probably YouTube, Google, whatever, a bit more about this. But knowing this now, knowing your 6 human needs, becoming aware of how you meet them now, creating a new way to meet them, write it down, look at it every day, ask yourself, am I living my life through love today? As my day today, did I live it through love? Did I do something new? Was I growing? Did I contribute to someone other than myself? Did I do something for myself to feel good, significance? Look, tomorrow's another day. You're certain you're going to meet and uncertainty at the bottom. You're going to start having a completely different life, a completely different day. You're going to go in this direction. If someone meets their needs in this way and another person this way, do you think they're going to go in 2 completely directions in life? Of course they are. So this is your 6 human needs. I hope you got something from this and action this. Action this. Your life ain't going to change unless you fucking change, yeah? Quit your stories, quit your excuses, and just take that next step. So right now, do exactly what I told you to do. Write down the list of your 6 human needs, the order you're meeting them currently, and be fucking honest with yourself. If you're not honest with yourself, you'll never make the change. And then where you want it to be, and then save it on the screensaver of your phone, look at it in the mirror, in your bathroom, do whatever you got to do to start operating out of your 6 human needs in that new hierarchy, okay? I'm Jared Senior. Have a dope day. Peace.